Are you ready to stop the self-sabotage and create the life you desire? Well, in order for that to happen, you need to break free from the bad beliefs that are holding your success hostage. You need to optimize the stress by turning it into extra energy for success. And those hurtful habits? Well, we need to give that pain a purpose for progress. Welcome to Stop the Self-Sabotage and Create the Life You Desire podcast. Giving pain a purpose for progress. You've heard me say it before, that's what we have to do. The times when we've been harmed and betrayed and threatened in our past that caused us to shut down, that created an imprint that allowed a part of our personality to actually freeze in time. And that part now gets triggered and acts out in ways that are unhealthy. Okay, we've got to give a new meaning to what we went through in the past. We have to do 4 things: reveal, release, relearn, rejoice. We have to reveal the part of our personality that handled all the pain, that actually did not have the resources or the resourcefulness at the time to be able to cope. We have to release it from being triggered. We have to relearn. We have to give it something new to do. But then what's waiting on the other side? Well, it's the aspect of our personality that never got to move forward, that knows how to achieve, that knows how to move forward, but it could move into its proper place because the space was being held by the immature part of us that was hurting. By the way, instability in our life is always directly correlated to immaturity, always. Okay. And then rejoice. We bring all parts of us together, the past, the future, and we bring it into the present for our fulfillment. Okay. Excellent. Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? There's missing piece. Of course there is. What's the vision? If the vision is, I'm going to give my pain a purpose for progress, just so you can do more, just so you can have more problems, so people can dump more of their hot mess on you and then say, oh, do your magic, make it magnificent. There's a part of your mind that's going to be going, no way, not doing it. The pain we know is better than the pain we don't. I was in a first marriage and married as a teenager, started a family right away. You can figure out why I got married, right? And he was older. He was in his 20s, and I did not realize that the reason why he had such a party lifestyle is because of all the pain he was in on undiagnosed mental health disorders, illnesses, actually. And back then, there was no diagnosis like that. Even after he almost killed me whenever he got served with divorce papers and I was able to get me and my boys out, and it took the SWAT team, it was either 12 or 14 hours to get him out, and he was hospitalized for 2 weeks on that incident. Even with that, they didn't diagnose him. And so that there was a lot of pain there. Pain on his side, pain on my side. And I would go to people, I would go to therapists who would be like, okay, let's take a look at this. And it just kept creating more hurt that was actually moving into harm. And it was like, I know that we can feel worse before we feel better. I also know that that does not have to drag out for months or years. I mean, I'd go into the session feeling pretty good and come out going, oh my God, my life is such a shit show. That's because there was no vision. That there was no picture in place of how I was actually going to use this to my benefit. I had to actually go to work in corporate and work for a very, very wise woman who ran one of the departments that my departments interacted with. And you may have heard me talk about her before. She was a longtime mentor of mine. She passed away several years ago, but her name was Dee. And she was like, well, how are you going to use all this that happened in your past? And how's it going to make the marriage that you're in now even better? What are you going to do with this in a way to where it actually benefits your life? And I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Where are we going? Because your powerful subconscious mind, which is found in every cell and every fiber of your being, only has two modes: forward or back, progress or pain. So you move into progress and it's going, okay, what's the target? What's the bullseye? Why am I doing this? In the same company that Dee and I worked for, whenever I joined there, it was a design firm, and I joined as one of the designers out on the showroom floor. And I was very lucky that the co-owner of the company, she saw my potential and said, okay, we're going to promote her. And so within a year, I was running several departments. Not pat myself on the back because I was so brilliant, but because someone saw that potential, they believed in it and said, now let's create an environment to make that happen. She had a vision for the company that she felt I was best suited to fill. And I was, until I outgrew it. So what's your vision? Because if you don't have a vision for your progress, we're given the pain a purpose for progress. If you don't have a vision of how this is going to improve the quality of your life, you will go to work for someone else's vision. And I don't know about you, but my dreams are no longer group projects unless somebody has earned the right to be in my life to help me design the quality at that level. It's on me. So, what is your vision? Because that is what's going to allow you to move into progress in a way that's going to be beneficial. What's going to stop it is you keep looking at the pain without realizing what might be on the other side of it. Okay. If I can assist you, 1-636-699-7791, or go to dawnlandrum.com. Let's have a complimentary coaching call, and let's start putting together your vision so your pain has a purpose for progress that actually plays out in a way that will astound you.